All right, so here's another video for me. This one is more about why I don't have any friends and am I okay with it or not. So let's talk about like middle and high school. So back when I was in middle and high school, I kind of had like a few close friends, not too many. Most of our interests and stuff seemed to be around like similar music, a few other things, not necessarily like anything that you would really consider that would really hold you guys together. I mean, in high school, it always seems like something super important, but afterwards, you kind of start realizing that some of your interests, other than that, didn't really align too much, and thus was the case with me as well. So after high school, it seemed like most of us went a different way, didn't really communicate very much afterwards, or we all lived in different towns and really didn't have the moment where we could come hang out or spend time together. After that, when I was in college and work, one of my first jobs, I actually ended up working with one of my elementary school friends, and that was pretty, like pretty fun and all. But we had so many different interests. I was more of like the rocker style kid. He was more of like the country kid. Like not like lived in the country because we all did, but like super into country music, like cowboy type. Um, And so, like, that was during like work and partway through college. I really, talked to a few people in college and other jobs that I had, but never really spent a crazy amount of time like hanging out with them or anything, which, at the time, you start thinking makes a lot of sense because you don't spend a crazy amount of time with these people other than work. So, other than work, you don't really know if you have anything in common. You might spend a little bit of time talking and stuff, but not like an insane amount. Now, if you think about that, you would say, okay, well, is that something that you're able to deal with, something that's easy? And a lot of times people make that really work and stuff. But for me, without something in common, there really doesn't seem like a very easy way to like hang out or anything like that. I also have the issue with one-way friendships. Now, a one way friendship for me would be like I'd reach out to people to hang out or to talk or to just wish them a happy birthday or something like that. And then I'd get, responses every now and then and stuff, and not really have to do with so much of other things like that, which was fine, but then no one would really reach out to me. So it's like if I wasn't putting in the effort, then no one was putting in the effort. So if I'm the only one putting in the effort to hang out or to see how people are doing and stuff, then is it really worth it if nobody else is making the effort to hang out or anything like that? So there's just another, thought process on like that part of friendship. Also, it comes down to I'm actually happy being by myself. So I spend a lot of time with my own thoughts and with myself, and I honestly never feel lonely. I feel completely content being alone. A lot of people can't seem to be happy being alone. They always need to be around somebody else, always needs to, like have someone there to comfort them, whereas I can find comfort in my own thoughts. So like if I have a problem, I can solve it in my like head, or it comes down to it, sometimes you realize that there isn't really a way to solve the problem by talking it out. Sometimes the problem, you just have to think about it, figure out if you were in the right or the wrong, where that's kind of like what I do. A lot of friends seem to want you to solve their problems for them, or they always need you to help them with something and everything, and I don't really need that. So I don't really need to reach out with stuff like that. Now, when you think about it that way, it's like, do I care to actually have friends? Like, does it matter to me? And honestly, it doesn't. Like I said, since I don't really need other people to be around all the time, I don't really care if I really have friends or not. I do have some acquaintances and stuff that, I will talk to every now and then, but no one that I really consider like a really close friend anymore. And I mean, to me, like I said, I'm completely fine with that. And a friend is someone who you can put like your trust into, that you have kind of like love for, but not in a romantic way. And it's like, if you consider it that way, I've probably had many friends in my time. If it's as simple as, someone that you can trust, someone that you can spend time with, and people that you just enjoy their company, it's like, yes, you could say that I've had plenty of friends in that aspect. But most of the time, people consider like really close friends someone you spend a lot of time with, you're constantly hanging out, things like that. Um, and that's just not something that ever really seemed to align with me very much at all. So when it comes down to it, do I think that I need friends? Like I said before, I don't think I do. Like I said, plenty of acquaintances and stuff. Or is it just that I haven't found the right person to be a friend with? So, do you guys have a lot of friends, a lot of people you hang out with, or are you happy just being by yourself and kind of spending time by yourself? Just let me know in the comment section, and go ahead and like this if you like it. If you don't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down or something. But like I like to say, just have fun, play on, and keep at it. All right, take care.